What's going on YouTube? This is Daybreak748 coming back at you guys with some awesome Figma goodness. Now, last week we took a look at a hit series called Attack on Titan and the awesome characters that Figma has produced for us. This week we're going to be taking a look at another hit anime I should say, and we're going to be taking a look at all the characters that have been released up to this date from the Figma franchise. Now, we are taking a look at none other than Black Rock Shooter. Now, we have, I think her name is Mato. I could be completely mistaken. It's been a while since I watched this movie, but I think her name is Mato. This is her kind of alternate form in that dream state world that she goes into. Now, if you didn't watch the anime, don't worry, I'm not spoiling anything. That's the first scene that you're gonna see, so don't worry. But yeah, this is the main character herself, and what a beauty. Now, this is an older Figma, guys. This is actually quite old. I don't know exactly when it came out, but I do know that this is a very old Figma. I'm gonna put her to the side here for the time being. I want to just show off the box because you probably, if you're a newer collector of this Figma line, then you probably haven't seen a box like this, depending on when you started collecting. So here we go. Let me show you the box first. Now, long time ago, the boxes weren't the two-tone boxes that we have now. It's actually very different. Depending on the anime and whatnot, the box changed for that particular anime. So in this case, it was Black Rock Shooter, and the general theme of Black Rock Shooter, even like not even, but in the dream world that she goes into, it's like checkerboards. So that's pretty much the theme that we have here, which is quite awesome. Now, this is a special edition version of Black Rock Shooter. This one actually comes with a DVD, and so that's pretty cool. Now, on this side, we have an awesome picture of Black Rock Shooter herself. On the back here, we have all the different poses you could get her in, the different faces, the accessories, all that good stuff. On this side, you just have Figma. So, there you have it. That's the packaging. So, I'm going to put that to the side. Now, let me show you some of her accessories. So, first thing I want to show off is this nice little display piece of paper. It clearly tells you how to put on all of the hands, how to display her with a rock cannon. It's quite difficult, just letting you know, to put the hand in to hold this, and I'll show off that in a little bit. But yeah, it's difficult, so you're gonna have to play around with it. My recommendation, put it under hot water and then slowly and carefully put her hand on this peg right here. But there you go. This is a great little tool for you. With that being said, let's move on to the next accessory. We have the Figma bag for all of you guys who don't like collecting the boxes. You can put all our goodies there. You get not one stand. Let me move this down now. Not one stand, but you actually get two stands. Now, why do you get two stands? Well, and this one's actually pretty cool because it has a little clip. Now, why do we get it? It's because you get her rock cannon. Now, this thing is a massive accessory. If I want to compare the height, look at that. It's taller than her even when Black Rock Shooter is on her base, which is ridiculous. Now, this thing does have some weight to it, so having Black Rock Shooter hold this thing is not an easy task, and that is the reason why they've included this extra spare Figma base. So, take a close look at the cannon itself. Well sculpted. I love the gunmetal paint that they used. It has this nice little glimmery effect going on, which is quite nice. In here, there's just a open hole, so that's pretty cool. So there you go. So, actually, talking about this, if you have one of those SH figure arts like um, firing effects like the Iron Man has and whatnot, you could put it in here and that will look pretty awesome. So that's another accessory she comes with. She comes with tons and tons of chains. Now these are actual metal link chains, so that's pretty nice, and you get 2 sets of these. So yeah, you could have her with the chains on the cannon and whatnot, but I personally will not be displaying her that way, so I'm going to keep these chains in the bag. You get an awesome rack of hands like you normally do. Now this is the 2.0, not the 2.0, this is the 1.0 or the 1.5. I don't think there is a 1.5, but anyways, it's the older mold, so it's actually, it looks something like this, while the newer mold has just a hole for the hand and then the peg is actually on the wrist part. The older style Figmas was a little peg here, and then you just plug it into her forearm. So that's pretty cool. So you get many different hands. So that's that. Alright, onto the front hair piece. Now if you guys were looking at the box right there, you could clearly see that she has an alternate hair piece with that flame effect, which is really nicely done. I love this blue effect piece that they have here, which is quite nice. So that's pretty amazing. I love it. Alright, onto the different faces. You get, besides the default face, you get this I'm sleeping, that kind of face. You get the I am really pissed and ready to fight, so I'm like screaming, that kind of face. Yep, there you go. Paint job is so amazing. They did a nice job. And that's that. Now, real quickly, the last accessory you get with this special edition one is the original animation, and there's a DVD in here. So that's pretty cool. Figma loves to include these little things as like promotion, so that's pretty awesome. Alright, so on to the figure. Now, I've talked to some of you guys and you guys have given me some feedback where, for example, for the Attack on Titan figures, after I reviewed Eren, I stopped showing you the articulation because it was the same articulation, same mold, but I saw that a couple of you guys wanted me to actually showcase the articulation for all the figures, so I am going to do that from this point moving on. Thank you for that feedback. I love it. Alright, so here we go. First thing is first, take a close look at Black Rock Shooter. The reason why people love this anime is because of the character designs. I mean, look at her. She looks freaking epic. Yeah, she's wearing shorts and she's wearing a bra, and she's like a preteen or just becoming a teen, so she's not really developed yet. But yeah, look at that. I mean, even for an old Figma, they did a spectacular job just capturing her likeness. Now I'm going to move the box out of the way because my camera is trying to focus in on the box. So you could see her in all her glory now, and you don't need to worry about it trying to focus. Now, the sword here is another accessory, and I love the sword, so that's why I have her displayed with it. Now, like I said, beautiful, beautiful figure. She is super well sculpted, super well just crafted in general. Just paint job is excellent. I love it. The star right here is done so nicely. I love the white trim that's going down her arm right here. This type of plastic I have yet to see from other Figmas, the newer ones at least, but it has like this glossy, like leathery texture to it. And yes, you guys can see my fingerprints on here, so that's kind of annoying, but I understand why they did this because this is the type of clothes that she wore in the actual anime. The belt looks nicely done. The boots look amazing. Once again, in that nice glossy paint job. The zippers here, just nicely done. And I love her hair. Let's talk about paint real quick. The paint in her hair, I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but it's like there's a lot of black, but then it fades into this dark blue. And you see that going throughout the entire length of each of these hair strands, and even her hair in front here as well. Now, she's very pale, so that's pretty weird, but she doesn't have, it's a dream state of hers, so that's that. All right, articulation, all her hair pieces, this piece right here is on a ball joint, it can move. This piece right here can swivel, and it can go up and down, so that's pretty cool. The head can look left, right, you name it, look up that far, look down pretty darn far. This piece right here, there is like a little hoodie piece that does hinder articulation a tad bit, but it's not that bad. Articulation in the arms, it can go out that far. Figma joint right there. The hands can fully rotate, can go in and out, so that's pretty cool. Yes, she can rotate her arm 360, so that's pretty cool. There is a waist swivel in here that's hidden behind this belt. The legs are on standard Figma leg joint right there. There is a swivel, a thigh swivel built in right there. Double jointed knees, and I really like how they did this. It covers that Figma joint quite nicely. And the boots can go down that far, can go up that far, and yes, she does have an ankle rocker. Does she have a boot cut? No, she does not. All right, so there you have it. Oh, I forgot. And these pieces right here, if you want to make her in a more dynamic pose, you can move these around. These are on little ball joints. Now be careful, when I took mine out of package, this joint actually came off, but don't worry, you could put it back together. It's not a big deal. So that's that. Now, real quickly, if you want to interchange the hairpiece, it's just like any Figma. There's the seam line right there. You literally pull this part off, put on the new piece. If you want to put a new faceplate, take out the hair, take out the face, and then put the face on, put the hairpiece on, and there you go. The hand, like I said earlier, you just pull it out and put in the hand that you want, and the sword came out, so I'll just show you how to put it in. Here we go. Now be careful with these because like I've mentioned in my past videos, these are brittle pieces of plastic, so if you're not careful, you could definitely snap it at this piece right here, at the hilt of the sword or wherever. So be careful. But there you have it, guys. You have Blackrock Shooter in all her glory, and she looks freaking badass. I love this figure. Alright guys, well thanks for watching. Stay tuned. I will have all the other Blackrock Shooter girls coming up very, very soon. Once again, I would just like to say thank you so much for commenting on my videos, watching my videos, just stopping by. You guys are the best. Please rate, comment, subscribe. And if you have any questions about this figure or just anything, whatever, just want to talk, hey, I'm more than willing to talk to you guys. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And until next time, this is Daybreak748, and I'm signing out. Peace out, guys.